All right, good afternoon. Let's get started. I am Jim. Hi, Jim. All right, so we'll let people in as they come in. So I might have to come close to the computer and just kind of let people in if anybody else shows up. So just kind of getting started at the front of the chair. Just add some gentle movement forward, back until you can feel like you're pre-grounded on your chair. Keeping the hands facing down on top of the legs. If you're not comfortable sitting with your eyes closed, you can keep your eyes open, that's fine. Just sort of find a place to look at straight ahead. Then just begin to connect to the breath, maybe taking long exhales through your mouth. If you're blowing out a candle, breath in, breathe out. Do a couple more, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just letting out a little bit more breath in than we let in. And just finding ujjayi, constricting the back of your throat. So remember, ujjayi is as if you're fogging a mirror, but you keep your lips sealed. So it sounds like, but you keep your lips closed. The breath is in and out through your nose. So give it a try, just a few rounds, just kind of waking up the muscles in the throat. Becoming aware of our breath. See if while you're here, maybe you want to set an intention for your practice, if that is something that makes sense for you. If not, you can just sort of skip it. Anything, right? Finding peace, stillness, calmness, whatever comes to mind. All right, on that next breath, we can continue using ujjayi breath, right? The constriction of the throat. But we're going to start adding some movement. So we'll draw the knee in as we exhale. We'll round a little bit through the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And we go from side to side. We'll do a few rounds. Let's do one more. And then bring it in. Hold the first leg, just extend it out, bring it in. Keep it straight, point and flex the foot. And then flex the foot, release, and then lower the leg and lift it up. Lower the leg, lift it up. And one more time, just kind of activating the muscles on that leg. Hold the second leg and then open and close it here, warming up through the knee. All right, keep it extended, point and flex the foot. We'll keep the foot flexed, release the hands, and keeping that leg straight, lift it and drop it. And bring it back to center, opposite arm and leg. Let's start just kind of waking up a little bit more. All right, let's bring the arm opposite to the leg, just out and towards the side. Bring it to center, out to the side, out. All right, come back to center. Hands come behind the ears, and we bring elbow to the knee. They don't necessarily have to touch if it feels like it's too much on your back, but try to cross the elbow across the midline. That's more important, right? Just making sure we cross those midlines. Bring it in, and then come back to center. Reach those arms up and overhead. Sit towards the front of the chair. We lift the heels off the floor as we hinge forward and reach the arms back. Come and lift the arms and then lean back without touching the back of the chair. Lift your toes up. You come on your heels. Lift the heels up, reach the arms back. Exhale, go the other way. A couple more times here. All right, very good. Lift one leg up, breathing in and breathing out. Come back to center, lift the other leg up. All right, on the next breath, swan dive all the way down or halfway, right? So if you're more comfortable here, you can stay right here. If you're comfortable bringing the hands down to the floor, you can go there too. Remember, listen to your body. If your head needs to be above the heart, just keep it up, don't drop it down. Inhale from there, reach those arms up and overhead, nice and long through the spine. Exhale, twist, hold the twist. Let this person in. Oops. All right. Inhale, bring it all the way up, reach nice and tall. Exhale, bring it over into the other side, looking behind. Inhale, bring it up, nice and tall. Then this time, as you twist, gaze over to the back and see how far you can look with your eyes. Go through the corners of both eyes. Inhale, reach it all the way up, nice and long. Exhale, we'll do the same thing here. Nice twist, but at the same time, I'm gazing far back with my eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Squeeze the shoulders into the back. Breathe in, open the legs out and to this side. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, reach towards the side. You don't have to get to the floor unless it feels natural to go that deep. Squeeze the shoulders into the back. Lean down towards the floor. Come back to center, squeeze the shoulders. We'll go on the inside, same thing, but on the inside of that leg. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale into the side. All right, we'll do one more round of each through the outside. See if this time you can look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring it to the cactus. Exhale to the other side. Gaze up. Inhale back. One more on the inside. Bring it to center. Over into the other side. Inhale, bring it in. And on the exhale, bring the elbows to meet. Lift the elbows a little bit up. And then on the next breath, interlace the fingers. Press up. Lift the heels off the floor. Come back to center. Bend into the elbows. Lift up. Bend into the elbows. One more time. Lift up. Release the arms. Keep your feet up. And on the next breath, come down. Lower this heel, but keep the other one up. Inhale, lift both up. Exhale to the other side. Lower this heel. And then lower both of them. Next breath, you come into eagle arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift the elbows. Keep a nice hinge at the hip. Abdominal muscles in. You fold a little bit, not all the way down. And you lift it back up. It's like a gentle cat-cow with eagle arms. Fold just 3 times. And then inhale, bring it up. Switch the eagle, right? Just bring and stack the elbows. If they don't get there, you hold the shoulders instead. But try to stack the elbows as best you can. Come and fold. Bring it up. We have one more time here. All right, open up nice and long. Reach through the arms. Come through one side and the other side. One side, the other side. We're going to start adding the heel lift. So as we go this way, lift the left heel, the right heel, then lift the left heel. Switch, switch. Just adding a little bit of an opposition there. Reach those arms up. On the exhale, turn over and towards this side. Bring the hands to heart center. And then we're going to do a little hip hike here. So you're going to lower the knee a little to the floor. And then you're going to hike the hip up a little bit. And it doesn't have to be a lot. 2 and 3. Next time you go up, straighten out through the front leg and hinge slightly forward. But keep the abdominal muscles away from your leg. Inhale and exhale. Press those arms all the way forward. Press away. As the arms press, the chest presses back. It's like a little bit of a tug of war there. And then release. Come over and towards the other side. Again, you're staying here first, And you're diving down with that knee and lifting it back up. And as you do this, you're engaging your glute medius, right? You feel that glute kind of engaging as it hikes the hip up and down. All right, next time you come up, straighten out through the legs, or the leg rather. Press those arms forward, lengthen, and again, press the chest back as the arms reach forward. Inhale, bring those arms up, and then release. Coming in and walking those legs all the way together. Come forward into the forearms and just take a breath here. Long exhale through your mouth again. In through your nose. All right. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to center. 2 more times. Just center in the present moment. All right, we're going to stand up. We're going to come next to the chair. If you know you need it, keep it close by, right? We're not going to do anything balanced just right away, so you can sort of have it over and towards this side. All right, so we're going to bring one foot sort of in front, but to the side, not heel toe. And then you're going to shift the weight forward from leg to leg. Again, not a lot of balance going on, but if you feel like you need to hold on, you can always hold on to that chair. All right, we're going to be moving the body a little bit forward and back as we do this, okay? We're going to come in, back, forward and back. Bend, just a little over the leg. Feel like coming towards the side. Bend, forward and back. One more time. All right, very good. So you still have that foot, one in front of the other. You're going to sit down and we're going to come back up. Sit and come back up. It's like a little squat, just kind of waking up the legs for what's coming. And one more time. All right, stay here. Come to mountain. Take a breath in and a breath out. All right, the other foot. So it's coming in front and to the side. Right, so you're bringing the weight forward and back. Just kind of letting the body know what's going on as you shift that weight. Again, you're coming forward, up, bend, and back. All right, very good. Bring the hands here, and you're going down and up into that squat. So you feel more pressure on that back leg than that front leg. We have 3 more. All right, and come back to center, bring that leg in. All right, now we're gonna shift the weight the same way, right? Sort of to the front and a little to the side. Now we're gonna be working a little bit more with balance, so if you feel like you need to hold on, you hold on. We're going down, whatever is comfortable. You can go all the way to your foot if that is comfortable for you. If not, you're staying halfway with me. So we're gonna go up as if you're picking something up, bring it and kind of open up. See if the toes can stay off the ground, so you're on your heel. 2 and 3. All right, keep the foot just like that. Now we're gonna go up as if you're holding an imaginary ball over the leg and up. 2 and 3. Switch direction, go down, inhale, exhale. So the key is that breath that moves you up and down. 2 and 1. All right, bring it back to center. Just take a moment, breathing in and breathing out. All right, so we come on the other leg. So you're here as if you're picking something up and open up at the top. Try to stay on your heel if possible. Okay, bring it in as if you're holding a ball. It goes all the way up and along that leg. 2 and 3. And we go the other direction. Down on an inhale, up on the exhale 3 times. Very good. And then we bring it back and into mountain pose. So notice the heart rate, notice the fingertips, notice that flow of energy, right? You might be feeling, you might not, but you might be feeling it. So shake the legs a little, shake the arms. We're gonna do arm swings next. So let the arms be heavy and see if you can lift the heel and kind of rotate. Let's add the head. If the balance is okay, look back and then look back. One more to each side. Very good. If you need to hold down with this one, you hold down with the one hand that's not crossing. So for you, you will be behind your chair. But I'm gonna be here so you can see me. So you're crossing left arm and then turning and bringing it back. Right arm, so you see how I'm going across to the opposite side. If I can lift the heel off the floor, I'll lift one, right? So notice I'm coming to the left, I lift my right heel up, or I lift both heels up if I can balance. No need to do that if it's not happening, just hold on, do only one. All right, let's see if we can add the gaze towards the hand. Up. Remember, you're moving as if you're moving through water. Let's do one more time. All right, come back to center. Same arm, same leg, palm of the hand facing up, turn the hand and face it down and slowly lower down. See if the arm and the leg can finish at the same time. So finish line will be right here. That's when the foot is placed down. That's if the balance wants to cooperate. Remember, you can always hold down with one hand while the other leg lifts up. All right, so changing from opposite, right, opposite arm leg, and then I'll let you know when we go back to that same arm, same leg. Here we go, same arm, same leg. I'm moving a little faster now, and then opposite arm and leg. All right, if I'm able to, I'm gonna hold that leg up and then lower that leg down. If you don't need to touch the floor, don't touch the floor. 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Come back to the other leg. 4, whoops. 3, 2, 1. All right, this one's a little tricky. So watch. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you look back to the hand that's farthest. You come back to center right away. Inhale, so it's a full circle. You follow your hands the entire time. And you go back and you follow the hand that's farthest. Now, if your balance is there, we're gonna do a full curtsy squat. You're gonna squat a little bit to the back and do this. You see? Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a big curtsy. Just a little bit. If that is not happening for my balance, I'm gonna step in, still gonna do a little curtsy, and I'm gonna step out. You see? So you're just gonna go, boom, and then you come back to center to the other side. We're gonna do that as we move the arms. So please use your discretion. If you feel like maybe I'll just work on one circle and one curtsy, the one leg, holding on, then that's fine. Here we go. Inhale, pointing the arms to the left as you bring that right leg in towards that left side. Come back, inhale. Point the arms to the right, bring the left leg in. So I'm doing the easy version of the curtsy, or easier, it's not easy, easier. But if you're able to bring the leg behind, you do the fold. We have one more to each side. Very nice, and then come back to center. We're gonna do one more round of those curtsies, but it's gonna be a little different. We're gonna bring the hands into a prayer shape, into Anjali Mudra, right? They call this the crane worshiping the moon. So if you're able to do this, you do this. But if that's not happening, you do what I'm gonna do. So breathe in, breathe out. Come back, breathe in, breathe out. Remember, the most important here is that breath, not really the movement. So We'll do one more to each side. Very good. And then we'll come back to center. Inhale and exhale. All right, one more balance here. Now we just transition more to yoga. So you can either put the foot in front and lift into a ballerina, or maybe just the full front of the foot, or the whole foot is going to be up and you can go up and down as you're losing your balance. So press out. So I'm going to keep my foot here, but if you're able to stay here, you stay here. Lift the arms up. We're going to find that circle of joy. Bring the arms towards the back, interlace the fingers, open up the chest. Come back. We do one more round on this side. Press out. Arms up. Arms behind. Interlace the fingers. Open the chest. All right. Place the foot down and then fold. Halfway or all the way, whatever feels good in your body. If your shoulders don't like this, keep the arms glued to the sacrum area. Inhale, bend into the knees. Come up. Release the hands here. The other side, so whether I'm staying here or I'm lifting that leg and keeping it there the whole time, it's up to whatever is working for your leg today, right? Every time is different, so just embrace where we are today. Bring the arms back, interlace, open the chest. Forward, up, back, interlace, keep the arms here. Bring that leg back, hinge at the hip, keep the abdominal muscles engaged. Lift the arms or keep them down, up to you. Inhale, bend the knees. This time we come through chair. All right, chair, lift the heel and twist to the opposite side. Come back to center, do the same. Lift the heel, twist to the opposite side. One more to each side. Twist and twist. Inhale, bring it back. Both heels on the floor, you do a little up and down, so we're not holding that chair in place. All right, bring the hands to heart center, push into your hands, engage the muscles of the shoulders and chest. Hold it in, come up, hold it, up a little, so you're releasing it nice and slow. Come back, release into mountain pose. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Out through your mouth. Again. All right, we go down dog behind that chair. And as we find down dog, right, so you're going to come flat back if that feels okay, or you stay a little higher if that feels better. Bend the knees a little, so it's more about your spine than your hamstrings. And then from there, try to keep abdominal muscles in, keep that length in the spine, and then work on straightening out the legs. If it feels very tight, do one at a time. Don't do them both together, sort of alternate it. All right, on that next breath, inhale, look between the legs of the chair. Bring that right leg forward. Bend into the front knee. All right, I'm gonna keep the right hand here and lift the left arm so that I can reach back and open up. Press the heel into the floor, back heel, and see if you can lift just a little bit more through that arm. All right, slowly release that leg. Pick up the back leg and opposite arm is gonna come forward. So right arm, left leg. Place that foot back. You're back in down dog. Again, begin by bending the knees and getting that back nice and flat. Again, one at a time or both at the same time, you straighten out, but you try to stay where you are with your spine. Inhale, look between the legs of the chair. Left leg comes forward. Keep that front knee bent, anchor through the back heel. Lift that right arm up. See how much of a lift you can find, right? Creating space between your ribs and your hip, opening up through the armpit and arm. Keep breathing. How did I know I was not breathing? lower down. I was holding my breath. Hold it in, reach, lift, right? So it's left arm, right leg. Place that foot back down, hold on to that chair, and we press back again with knees bent into that flat back. Inhale, straighten out through the legs. On that next breath, slowly coming forward, walking towards the front of the chair, finding a pause here. All right, very good. We're gonna come on the side of the chair if that feels okay for you. If this was already like, that was a lot, you staying here, don't come to the side, okay? Because it's gonna be a little, you're gonna be closer to the ground. So we're coming in here, placing the hands right underneath the shoulders, the feet right underneath the hips. And then from there, try to move the spine. Drop the belly, lift the chest. And as you exhale, you round, tucking the tailbone, bringing the chin into the chest. Now move very slow, one vertebra at a time. As you look up, try not to crunch the neck and the back. Keep a little bit of a length in the back of the neck. Round into the cat, chin in. Let's do that just one more time. Drop and lift. Exhale and round. Come and bring it back to center. Nice flat back, belly super strong. Now listen, left foot is gonna hover off the floor. Notice how much I go. You can barely tell that my foot is not touching the floor. And then I'm gonna be doing the same thing with the hand. Opposite hand is gonna hover off the ground. So if this is the ground, my hand is just like this. So don't lift it super high, right? We call this elephant walk. And then switch it up, opposite arm and hand, just hovering slightly off the floor, and chair that is. Again, find the elephant walk on the other side, and then this time we extend it for bird dog. Now if it's too much, keep the hand down and just lift the leg. If you're able to extend the opposite arm, then you reach that opposite arm forward. Come back to center, take a pause. Begin with elephant walk on the other side, just hover off the floor. Extend the leg, see how that feels? And then from here, see if you can extend the opposite arm. So it's a little bit more challenging version of the one we were doing behind the chair. Bring it in, bend the knees and come up. We'll come back to it, but let's just give the back a little bit of a break. See if you want to do a little bit of a hip circle, if that feels okay maybe. One way and the other way. We come back to it, hinge at the hips, zipper through the abdominal muscles. We go elephant walk, so hover just slightly. This time we extend. Remember, you can keep the hand there if you need to. We're gonna bring elbow into the knee, extend it out. 2, we're just doing 3. And 3. Let it go, pause for a moment, take a deep breath. Let it out through your mouth. All right, let's not cool down too much. Opposite hand and foot, lift us slightly off the ground. Extend it out, and it's 3 times, right? Elbow to knee. Go nice and slow. 2, and 3. And then come back to center, nice and slow. Bend into the knees. And slowly transition all the way up. All right, water break. Si quieren un poquito de agua, just take a moment, right? And then we'll do some warriors behind the chair and we sit down. I know, I'm keeping you standing a lot. So move the legs. Remember, you always have the option if you want to sit or you need to sit. That's always there, right? You are the boss. So open up the legs, nice and wide. You can keep the chair here in the middle. I'm gonna put it to the side so that you can see my legs. All right, pivot the back leg in, slightly turn this foot forward, So your knee and your toes are sort of facing the same direction. Come into your warrior two. All right. Come and reach either the hand or the forearm onto the leg for extended side angle. Right, so if you want to come a little deeper, you can. If not, you stay right here with me. Inhale, bring it into warrior two. It's a straight leg, brings you all the way back to that revolve warrior. We come straight into triangle pose. Lower the hand down. If the hand and the shoulder's getting tight, you can lower the hand down, but keep the chest open. Right, so it's up to you where you put that hand. Now see if the gaze can go up to the ceiling and doesn't change the balance. Right? I find that it becomes a little bit more challenging to have to look up. Inhale, slowly bring it back. Bring the arms behind, interlace the fingers. We'll just do one humble warrior here as we interlace the arms and fold either a little bit or a lot between that leg. Inhale, slowly bring it up and then bring it back into center. Pivot all 10 toes to the front, release the hands down. It's a little back bend, so I'm going to put the hands into the back of the sacrum like that. And then I'm going to just squeeze the shoulders together and lift that chest up. Look halfway through that front wall, so your neck remains long in the back. And then slowly release. Take a moment. Deep inhale, slow exhale. One more time. Deep inhale and very slow exhale. All right, let's find the other side. Pivot back toe slightly in. We're back to that warrior two on this side. I move my chair so you can see. Remember, I'm looking to you, but you should be gazing towards that front hand and beyond. Again, the hand or the forearm reaches forward as you find that extended side angle. Again, can I gaze up to the ceiling and does that feel okay in my body? Inhale, slowly transition back. It's a straight leg that brings you back. And coming straight forward and into that triangle pose. Again, arm up, gaze up, or arm down if that is the choice you chose on the other side. Keep breathing. I know it's easy to stop that breath here. Inhale, bring it slowly and back to center. Again, pivot those toes, lower the arms down. All right, roll the shoulders up and back twice, and we find that back bend again. Bring the hands on the sacrum, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift that chest up. Just a slight opening on your throat. And on that next breath, release the hands, release the head, and then toe heel the feet back and into center. Finding mountain again. All right, we come back to our chair. Finish up there. All right, tune into Ujjayi again, constricting the back of the throat. You can close your eyes. We're not going to be doing anything, just like 5 rounds of Ujjayi. It doesn't have to be deep, just effortless. Notice if the body and the mind are becoming a little bit more still. Maybe they're not, right? Maybe you're still feeling full of energy, but just notice if everything is kind of settling down a little bit. Again, the answer might be no. Rotate. It's just kind of bringing awareness, right? Like, where am I in my practice? How is the practice going? Has anything shifted or changed? And it might not. Rotate the other way. All right, come back to center. Tuck the head in and then bring the head forward. Think of like a turtle, bringing the head forward and back in and out of the shell, but try not to move your shoulders forward. Tuck. All right, next time you tuck, keep it there, and then bring the ear gently to the shoulder. Now see if the breath can deepen into the side. Again, not super deep, just a little deeper than how you're breathing right now. Come and bring the head back to center. On the same side, you're going to look down to the chest. Come and bring it slowly and back to center. Again, tip the head over into the other side. Bring it back to center. Slowly towards the side and down. And finding that breath. Inhale, bring it back. Bring the tongue flat on the roof of your mouth. Not the tip like we do with Kichari Mudra, just like the whole tongue flat. This is going to engage the sternocleidomastoid, that muscle that runs in the front of the neck. We're going to go flat and then we're going to turn the head to the side. So obviously I'm not doing it because I'm talking, but you are. Bring it back to center, inhale, over to the other side. Keep that tongue up on the roof of the mouth. Do one more to each side. And one last time. And bring it back to center. All right, we're going to find our voice exercises. So we're going to inhale through the nose and then carry the sound ah. We're going to go high and low pitch. So I'm going to go up and down, and I'm going to stop mine so that you can feel like you're going a little louder. So you go inhale. Ah, ah, ah. Carry the sound oh. So inhale through your nose. Oh. Obviously, if you're out of breath, just take another breath. And then we're going to carry the sound the letter M, okay? So inhale through your nose. And then come back to center. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's carry all three sounds until we're out of breath. So take a deep inhale through your nose. Notice the impact of the sounds in the body. Very good. All right. We sit all the way into that back of the chair. Take an inhale, and as we exhale, let all the breath go and let all the tension go. Notice if you scan your body where there's holding. We have these patterns that we sometimes don't even know about. And I can tell you, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know that I was clenching my jaw or I was keeping my lips so tight. So just do a body scan from the crown of your head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. See where you're holding tension or tightness. or just any sort of strong sensation. And see as you exhale if you can just let it go a little bit. Remember, if we're used to being tense, we're not going to relax completely, right? It's just going to be maybe like a 5 or 10% that we let go. That's okay. That's just still going to, you're still going to see a difference. Now we're going to be tensing different body parts, right? So you're going to tense the left foot. So you're going to curl your left foot in, curl, 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 and relax it. And then the right foot, curl, 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 and relax it. And then all through the foot and all the way into your glute, so your entire leg. Tight, tight, tight. Compare that leg to the other leg. And then let it go. And do the same on the other side. Tight, tight from the foot all the way into the glute. You feel it too in your pelvic floor and your abdominals. That's okay. And then let everything go. Belly in, nice and tight. And let it go. See if you can engage your low back, your mid back. You might have to like push your shoulder back, your upper back. And then lift the shoulders up and towards the ears. And then exhale and let it all go. Now make a fist and tighten up all that entire arm all the way into the shoulder. And then let it completely go. And do it on the other side. Tight, 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 tight. Lift the shoulder and let it go. Make like a weird face with your throat and your neck. You can even like kind of puff up the face a little bit where you feel like this area kind of tenses. And then as you move the head back, tense a little bit the back of the neck. And then let it completely go. Close your lips tight, close your eyes, and imagine you tried a piece of lemon. So like wrinkle your face completely and let it go. Stick your tongue out nice and long. Open the lips nice and big as you open, as you stick your tongue out. And then bring the tongue over and towards the right side. As if somebody's kind of pulling it over into this side. And then bring it over into the other side. And then bring it up and touch your nose. Well, maybe it doesn't get there. Maybe you have a normal tongue, not like mine. So all the way up. And then let it go. All right, now we gotta clean our mustache. And then just take an inhale and an exhale. From the feet to the face, we're gonna tense everything with a double breath. So it's double in through your nose, short and long. And then long out through the mouth, short and long. So short and long through the mouth. Let's do it. From the feet to the face, everything is tight. Tense everything tight and let it go. Wiggle a little bit and let it go. Again, tight, 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 and let it go. All right. Hopefully the body's a little bit more relaxed now. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If you tend to suffer from a lot of anxiety and depression, just keep your eyes open, soft gaze, somewhere straight ahead. That's not the screen. Take a moment, just tune in. If you notice that your attention starts going somewhere, see if you can come back and maybe you press the hands into your legs, press the feet a little bit into the ground and just kind of ground in the present moment. And then just come back to stillness. But just don't let the mind go. Just keep coming back. On that next breath, just finding a deeper breath, turning the palms of the hands to face up. Bring the thumb to touch the index finger. Open, thumb touches middle finger, index, all the way to the pinky. Open the hands back. Again, start with the index, middle, ring, pinky. Continue at your own pace. But feel that connection. Don't do it mechanically. Feel that connection of both fingers pressing into one another. One more time. If you notice any tremors, just continue. Maybe you can turn the hand facing down again and just kind of tune in. Breathe. Do one more round if you're still there. Come and bring the hands to heart center. Press the hands into one another. Breathe in through the nose, and as you exhale, just give yourself thank you for coming to find your yoga practice. You can say your name after namaste. Namaste. All right, very good. Really awesome. Thank you so much. I'll stop the recording, then you can let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.